Yes, of course. With the approval of the IMF supported program, particularly with the inflows of the $600 million, and then also some of the fiscal consolidation measures that we are implementing, we've seen some relative stability, but it's too early to say that we are out of the woods. It's too early because the economy actually is not in full gear. Okay, you only say you have turned the corner when the economy is in full gear and all the variables are turning in the right direction. For now, the economy is not in full gear because we are not meeting all our commitments to all our stakeholders optimally. And I'm saying this because we are suspending coupon payments on our external debt. That preserves some foreign currency for us. So if that enables stability, you cannot say you have turned the corner because your economy is not in full gear. We are not making all payments to all arrears, contractors, independent power producers, school feeding across the board. So you cannot say the numbers are turning out good because the economy is responding fully. No, your economy is not in full gear. So if you have suspended certain key things, for which reason you are seeing some stability, you could not conclude that you have turned the corner. Of course, we can see some relative stability and all of that, but the whole architect of the economy is not in operation. So you want to be very careful how you interpret that signal. And that is where the difference is.
So do you think the finance minister is being overly optimistic? Is he, so to speak, financially misleading us?
Let me tell you something, and it is characteristic of the current finance minister in the last 3 years and government overall. This is all characteristic of the NPP we used to know. Let me give you an example. 8 months ago, when the Minister of Finance appeared in Parliament, he was in finance, we say bullish, aggressively confident. And that reflected in the projections in the 2023 budget. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Right.
So look at the target they set for us and the narrative they gave. They were going to turn things around quite quickly. They said they were going to bring inflation down to 18.9%. GDP will grow by 2.8%. I mean, all those things, 8 months down the line, the same minister showed up in Parliament, the same narrative, but this time round, revised all the macro targets. Now, end-year inflation more than 30%. That is why I'm saying that we are overly confident, aggressively confident, but it doesn't reflect reality. And therefore, if you see the margin, the variation, the variance, it tells you of a certain posture that does not mirror reality. That is what you see.
But the finance minister was real enough. The finance minister was real enough to say that 2022 was his most difficult year. He was real enough to say that. He did mention that we had suffered those exogenous shocks from the international system, COVID-19, the war in Russia and Ukraine, and so it hadn't been that rosy. He admitted that.
Neither has it been that easy the first half of 2023. Let me tell you something. This recovery we are talking about is coming at a great cost that we have not seen in recent times. It's coming at a very great cost. We need to appreciate that and put the sacrifice, the cost, side by side the recovery we are talking about, so that we're able to have a balanced posture that conveys the message that we sympathize with the sacrifices and the sufferings of Ghanaians, and that this recovery is at a great cost.